Okay, I want to eat.
Intersection of Tuna and Top
If you want to watch 3 logs 9C3.
Thank you everyone for tuning on in and bearing with me. We got out a little bit later than we were planning it on. We are off to an assault with a deadly weapon in progress at the CVS parking lot on Victory and Vineland. Reportedly, one of them is armed with a knife and the other is not.
If you want to watch 3 nights, you want to watch 3
What is wrong with people tonight? Fuck's sake. Come on. You can do better than this, guys. They can. This is probably the best LA drivers can actually drive.
pressure over rescue, and you want to touch a rescue for altered tail assist. 91, you're going to get to 91 and rescue 90.
We're about like a mile and a half out. So depending on how many red lights we hit, that's anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes.
95 incident 301.
During the day, it's a lot worse though. Traffic dies down the valley very fast at night. Definitely more of a Walgreens person than CVS. Walgreens is a little bit classier.
Engine 93, engineer, we shut the phone down.
I started a little bit late tonight, guys, because I was working a shooting call at the Clown Liquor place up here, the Circus Liquor. I'll upload that. Let me see if I still have it open. I don't. I'll get that footage uploaded to YouTube. It wasn't anything too crazy. It sounds like someone was shot with a pellet gun and transported. Come on, guys. Let's actually drive by here again and see if they have anything out. They're on scene right now. LAPD's on scene at our CVS call. So unlikely we'll get to see a Kraken fight. I think many times LAPD should just let them fight it out, but you know. Really, that's not the recommended way of handling things.
Over here. If you're comfortable, I'm probably just going to shut down over here. See what happens.
We're looking about a minute out right now.
Smoke coming out our side. It's definitely subsided. I can't see too much coming from your side from my perspective. I'm good with shutting it down. Roger that.
This guy's just trying to like crack it too. Everyone out here is just shitty drivers tonight. Gotta love it. I don't know what side the CVS is on this road. That's the one thing I don't like about intersections, that you can't tell what side of the street your incident's on. Either way, based on the fact that LAPD hasn't called in for reinforcements or anything, it's probably not too crazy of an incident. Alright, eyes open for CVS. We found it. We found the CVS. Now I just gotta find the crackhead to CVS finding. You got the CVS. Now to find LAPD. Ooh, can we get in? Maybe we can get in. We'll do just fine. There's LAPD right there. You think they're fighting inside CVS?
20 minutes. 44 suspect there now. 14920 Rainbow Street at the target. Suspect, male Hispanic, 30 years, black hat, white shirt, the black horizontal line, black pants. Code today 4560 D904. Roger.
I ran out of time today, but I was planning on setting up the little phone streaming setup.
Thank you.
Hold on, buddy.
Truck 93, you guys can shut it down on your end too.
Teslas, I tell you, man.
You don't have to leave. We'll come back tomorrow for one second.
SU-828, you can cancel.
Well, their backup left, so I figured it's nothing too crazy. Now this place is popping though. This parking lot's usually empty by the time you make it out.
No signs of uninjured occupants. Press 848, Roger, we have nothing further. Metro for SPN 94, can you have the RP or LA
Yes, sir.
let us to the front gate? 894, Roger, stand by.
I'm gonna chill here for a minute, guys. BB, hello. DB Cooper, happy birthday. Do we have two DB Coopers in here? I see two profile pictures. We got two DB Coopers.
Go ahead, yeah, when you guys are heading back, there's some manholes off of Hamlin Street.
Let me see if I can get uploaded to YouTube. Bear with me, guys.
North of where you guys were parked.
We're gonna get this uploaded to YouTube right now.
Storm drains there, see if there's any smoke coming out of there.
We'll turn those off. We're uploading some footage to YouTube on a call that we just got out of before I started streaming.
Wearing a black jacket with white at the bottom, yelling and attempting to assault the employee. Code 2 is the 4574, RD is 1028.
Storm drain hole that you were pumping water into.
11084 Sheldon Street at East Valley Feed, incident 4564, ID 1655. What are you going to tell us that side?
One on the southwest corner and one on the northwest corner.
The Californian, hello, hello.
I kind of got a bit blocked.
The mental illness 50, also responding at 23041 Handle.
Yeah, where you were dumping water, there was
Mission Boulevard, suspect vehicle TC'd into Porsche, under vehicle came in, also TC'd into the Porsche, tow truck now taking Porsche without license plate. We are believes it was a scam. Information only incident 4573.
Roger, Chief, I'm on it right now. I'll pop it and I'll start blowing here.
81 Roger.
Down to your response to Mr. Mason. Rescue 898 status. Rescue 889, Dick Bridges, 6740.
It's free and it's occupation of your car.
For cities on scene, we've confirmed they're still en route. 10 minute ETA. Metro from 894, Roger. We're having no answer at Unit 7.
You're about to meet with you. See, the suspect is still inside the target towards the market area.
The video is uploading incredibly slowly to YouTube, guys, but I'm uploading the footage we just got off of right now. You were figuring out the title, teen shot with the airsoft gun at Circus Liquor.
Subject, you show 17A81. Subject, please. Holy Cross Hospital, 1.
Rescue 837 assault.
Next 5 and route, Holy Cross.
73.
I think that's good. We'll see if... What's another word for gun that's not gun? Because YouTube's not going to like that word in a title. That's going to get demonetized instantly.
Listen, there is Dementia in Tampa. Illegal TC, unknown of victory. Information only. Today, 4590 or 7020.
Teen hospitalized.
Yeah, he's in 100 from IC.
Panic 055, can I get an additional unit to my location for a 415 run?
Go for 100. Yeah, we're gonna break this down. Nothing else.
You know the California, I was thinking that. I'm gonna definitely have to check this place out.
Yeah, go ahead, 293. I see for 293. We got the manhole popped. I got no visible sign of any smoke coming out of this manhole. Just confirm you want me to blow from here and try that out. Rescue 93, correction.
We'll see if YouTube still allows me to monetize that. I'm just worried that you use the word shooting in the name.
1985 4348 1908 cancers.
Apartment 108, section 102, boy. Second information, subject is a female, Hispanic,
Yeah, they're
22
being
years, 5'3",
stinky.
200 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, harassing the mother. PR does not know the exact mental illness. Code 2 incident 4591, RD 1667.
Information on a 390 man in a vehicle near the 180 freeway and Sacramento Road. Vehicle the gray Honda.
See, firearm is probably even too much.
Rear blacked out lights, pouring in and out the lanes. Information incident 4594.
We'll make it work, guys. I'm not worried.
Victor now 10350 Crockett Place. I can add info from stepfather to now location. Suspect is climbing trees attempting to get on the roof. PR is en route to location. Fortune 4598 or 1698.
241 Glade Avenue.
Here, not me. '89 459 suspect there now 10350 Crockett Place. Suggested at 4598 or 1690. Hey, now Roger.
Alright, well, we'll let that upload. That sounds fun. Yeah, I'll invite all you guys once we make it there to that 100,000 subscribers. I'll buy you guys dinner, but unfortunately I won't be able to fly you out here.
We have code 6 for that cell 55. 10,000 Roger.
And she loves Rescue 13. Keep on progress.
Push your units to 11 suspects right now at 21615 Demonstration with the store. I'm last time I for additional code 3 and 74603 or 1720.
It's still uploading. It's gonna take its sweet time uploading. I'm using all my bandwidth right now to stream this out to you guys.
Paramedic rescue.
I'm requesting the Tuna 6627 Haywood Street.
Oh yeah, that's dirty, all right, guys.
We get a possible 211 suspect victory and find in the parking lot. Suspect no Hispanic, black shirt, black pants, black backpack, black shoes, black hair, pocket in 50s, covers the pocket knife and demanded PR phone. Minor comments for additional.
Apparently he's still here, guys. That was our call. That was our call. Pulled a knife on someone and demand their phone. LAPD showed up though and couldn't find them. They just put out the crime broadcast to be on the lookout for everyone else. If you look to the left of me, this guy's transporting a mattress on the top of his car. He's got roof racks, I believe. That rope is incredibly loose. We're gonna get out of his way.
Female number 1 is 93 Salon Drive. Subject is a female Hispanic, 5'5", 26 years. Suffering from schizophrenia and bipolar. Issue simple 791.
You don't want to deal with the mattress flying at us.
11947 on Boulevard. Code 2745999 RD 1684.
But yeah, that's the only cool call so far. It says 11 minutes remaining before upload. It's not a big file. It's only like a minute long. So that's what happens. Like I said, we're using all of our bandwidth just to get this live stream out.
From Devonshire Station to 21615 Devonshire.
We're maxed out here, guys. Working on dial-up speeds. This guy apparently works for Buick. He's got the manufacturer plates on his car. Fancy, fancy. I'll take my free Buick on plate for working there. See, dealer plates are cool. Anyone can sell a car, but not everyone can, you know, mass produce a car. 10 minutes. Yeah, our stream might get a little shifty until that video gets uploaded. We aren't working with too much gasoline in the car today. We might have to make an emergency pit stop. I just want to see if we could squeeze out 2 days from a full tank. And I don't think we'll be able to make that happen. It depends. It depends how many calls we end up going to tonight. Or how much calls we don't go to and just drive around in circles. Circles are the expensive part, of course.
5, Roger.
090
Rescue 106.
No, they're smart. They know the word firearm. That's not tricking anyone.
16 3 and 16 11 are responding. 6 Boulevard of the Business Incident 4620.
7, Roger.
1521 to the female mental illness call identified. No 140. Roger.
Tacos up here. I gotta bring taco money. I'll bring taco money tomorrow.
Are you clear?
Next time I'm out, I'll make sure to have taco money.
He has called in multiple calls at that location. Previously, he has. He's also
Yeah, lots of radio static.
070
Lots of radio static.
23 4422.
Few assault calls coming out tonight. We had our shooting that turned out just to be a pellet gun.
53. Logging you off and relocating you back. You log back in.
Trina, nice to see you back here. Thanks for joining us again. Yeah, that was very generous of Sandy. I hope that we get to see her tonight. Samantha, nice to see you again. Thanks for joining. We gotta get our CAD back up here. You guys think it's gonna be a busy night? Lots of crazy stuff. Hey Sam, I'd love to make you mod. Just gotta see your name here a couple times before we go and do that. But greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I feel bad because I'm definitely in the intersection here. I didn't know that guy was going to do some wonky maneuver in front of me. All right, our shooting with the BB gun is uploading. We're paying attention to everything else going on. Nothing else is going on right now. A couple assault calls. They had a bad traffic collision with like 5 cars in West Valley today. It came out as a physical rescue with people trapped inside the vehicles, but once they got on scene, they realized
Nebulous traffic, Devonshire and Tampa,
wasn't as bad as it looked.
Code 3 is 0465, RD1727, Valley traffic antenna.
Devonshire and Tampa is in Northridge. It's out of our responding district for the time being. I like how the guy was just sitting at an empty intersection. Guys, we got the LAPD airship with their lights on. Hauling ass. Think they just forgot to turn them off? They're flying pretty high. I doubt they're actually looking for anything at that level. September 29th is a full moon. What day is that? What day are we on right now? It's 27th. What am I doing on the 29th? We'll see if I make it out. Hopefully I will. But at the same time, I'm hoping that this is the weekend where I actually get to install that new radio system. We will see. That we will. Good old San Gabriel Valley. San Ganando.
Transfer in the hospital 139. Metro 811, can you try to call back?
Let's take a look at how that video is uploading. How are we doing on that? Oh, we're doing well. I'll be a good one. Gotta watch out for these divots. Oh, no divot there. See, that's why they trick you. You never actually know. The YouTube is checking whether the video meets. Okay. I was checking whether it meets the guidelines, and that just gave me a little seal of approval.
959.
Guys just chilling in the middle of the intersection.
Metro 811, we're going to call it default.
Valley traffic unit and 17 ambulance traffic, Devonshire and Tampa, code 3 and 4625 RD 1727.
I think the HD version might still be processing, so you won't be able to see it in its full clarity. But here's a link for you all.
Seventeen, repeat across the Minnesota.
So that was the call that we're coming off of, which was a LAPD called it out as a shooting with the victim down. Then the fire department got rolled out for it. And then I show up there, and it turns out that it's a BB gun. Dude was bleeding, though. That's the crazy thing. That there's a lot of blood there for a BB gun. Like, nothing ridiculous, just ridiculous for it to be a BB gun. So he was definitely injured. Don't let the BB gun part take away the severity of the situation. He was injured, transported, and bloody. If you're watching right now, guys, do me a favor. Let's get some more people in here. All you have to do to get more people in here is first like the stream. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get up that number from higher than 35. We got 52 people in here. We can get at least 50 likes in the next few minutes. So hit that like button. Keep us going for the night. Let's get some more people in here. And then next thing next, if you haven't already, join us in the chat and introduce yourself. Come say hi. It didn't sound like a drive-by. But yeah, it was at that location. There's another girl there that was related to the incident somehow, and she was not happy there. She kept screaming at me that he's a minor, don't film him, he's a minor. I was like, well, one, why is he hanging out at the liquor store? I didn't say this. And two, shut the fuck up. That one I was more inclined to say. They found I don't know, they found the projectiles. They picked them up. And I didn't get a good look at what they were. But I thought it was going to be something worse when I showed up. And then when I got there, everyone was kind of just twiddling their thumbs around, realizing that it was a clown-like call. Look at this, $6.59 a gallon for gas. 1 gallon of gas, $6.59 a gallon.
1635, ambulance battery, 8987 Mile Canyon, contention 4646 30 1663.
So what I've heard is that people use paintball guns and put marbles in them because marbles are pretty close to the same size as a paintball. Yet a paintball is going to hurt a lot more when it doesn't break on impact and just smacks into you. So that's also a possibility. Airsoft fired paintballs. Happy tie-dye. Great to hear that. Yeah, well, look at this up here. I gotta get out of this lane. Am I gonna be able to make it in time? I can't handle this. I will have an aneurysm if I'm forced to sit in that traffic. We'll see. There was no suspect. They called out a suspect description. And he fled, and to this day, it was never caught.
Follow up at the apartment 205.
Yeah, apparently dude was hit in the back a few times with these pellets and See, the Valley Foreign, it's five. Geez, that's still such an expensive price.
25, are you clear?
Like, yeah, I get it's cheaper, but still, it's a pretty penny. We got stabbing in Central LA. Then I'm gonna pull up on the map to see where it's at.
25, command.
Slow, uneven road.
25, you clear from north of here.
Are you really supposed to go slow? How uneven are we talking about?
25, Roger.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad, guys.
35, you told me you need to shoot.
95, buddy.
Metro 811, see the message. Reattach, ALS.
But yeah, there's definitely some girl there that was not happy that I was there. Filming. And LAPD kind of just shrugged their shoulders at the girl.
95, Caliber David 2337225. Last name Brown, Boy Rubber, Ocean William Nora, first name Justin, John, Union Sam, Tom, Ida Nora. 42 grams, male white, brown for brown, another one. UV of 18, that's anti-IP.
25, Roger, organize the full list. You went to the end for what opinion is on the line, and he's suspended at the location. Just to the door.
Green light.
4595.
367, injury, LX, LX1.
Breaker check control, license, and one.
265, response.
Road is so creepy just with how dark it is.
I was connected before to approximately 10 minutes ago.
Doesn't help that people want to go 3 miles an hour down it either.
Vehicle was a small used truck, flashing westbound Devonshire.
Salomon, thank you for joining us again, and thank you for the kind wishes.
Approximately 22 to 23 years of age, brown shirt, dark pants, weapon used was a brown handgun. Okay.
Flight 489, that came on Van Nord Avenue.
Yeah, speed limit's 50 in here. I'm going 40. I can't get over to the right because there's a motorcycle on the right going 40 into 50. There's this Beamer going 40 into 50. Motorcycle moved over. It's not that scenic of a route to take at under. Watch this, watch this. I'm NASCARing at past that. I'm going 50 miles an hour.
21615 Devonshire. Vehicle used was a small U-Haul, not westbound Devonshire.
It's not that scenic of a route.
216 22 to 23 acres. Wearing a brown shirt, dark pants. Weapon used was a brown handgun. Property taken was a cell phone. Weapon still outstanding. Information on incident 4603. Six seven three RD 1602. After this night, have you made contact with the
We're pretty close to the 101. We can hop back on there if we want. Let's check that out. Traffic collision involving a motorcycle. Where's the nearest?
Let's call back and
See if we can get on right there.
for a possible 211 involving a bill that was selling narcotics out of a van of a little cane in Chandler. This is line and so forth.
Vermont, Santa Monica. We have a person running in the middle of the street. Metro information that you can cancel APD. Patient show right now.
All right. Got too much stuff going on right now.
985. Ready.
835 Roger, attaching 5 with backup. Intersection for Mount Santa Monica.
I didn't even look at how far away we are. We're not that close to this one. 101 transition to the Hollywood freeway. 12 minutes out. It's worth it to check out momentarily. Let me see if I can get CHP notes on this real quick.
16A 81. Correction, 16A 35, 16A 35, cancel incident 459, 16A.
0 prominent Anfield, cancel by the fire department.
Full units, screaming woman, 7709 Lancashire Boulevard,
We'll see what we can do.
211.
We're gonna get backed up in freeway traffic if we try this.
1684, semi for additional.
It says motorcycle down center divider. Didn't see the rider. Per duplicate caller. Negative visibility of rider. Motorcycle and center divider. Northbound 101, just south of the 170 split.
Woman 7709 Lancashire Boulevard. So 3 incident 46768 1684.
We were out. We started the night in that area too, which sucks. That's how it always goes.
What did you do?
Can you attach 800 emergency?
Why is this guy riding his brakes? Excuse me, I'm losing my voice for some reason. We got LAFD up on radio. We'll listen to their size up on the way in.
And you guys requested right now, stop, laying down in the traffic lane.
1799.
Silly? That's the already on scene. They might be. They're fast in Studio City.
Young 2, boy, young 2. Code 30468 westbound,
No, they're not. They're not there yet. Like that's pretty fast.
Thanks, cancel incident 467 616
I don't know, guys. I said we're not heading out there for a simple motorcycle traffic collision. We're heading out there in case it turns into something more.
7709 Lancashire.
No further updates from CHP yet. Next, Palmer, we got another traffic accident.
84 Sheldon Street, PD no longer needed.
We're like 8 minutes out. LAFD isn't on scene yet. Neither CHP. It doesn't sound like we've got any notes, so we don't know what's going on.
Murray, Charles 886.
886, Roger. Supposed to involve a motorcycle.
Supposed to involve a motorcycle, they said. What does that mean?
We'll have Light 478 continue through. We can stop surrender innocent. And then we'll advise if we need.
Interesting. So LAFD's on scene of it.
Roger. Reported by a convoy as well.
LAFD's on scene of it. They did not see the motorcycle.
Rescue
Everybody? Yeah, you go into the zoom lane.
Requesting 18. Street, so just
My radio stack will get a lot better on the new system.
Yeah, dude,
I didn't catch the direction on this US 101 north.
Cancel center 4646 16A77 will have a Ambulance traffic with inbound plumber to code 3 to 4690 to 1762.
GPS is telling me to get off and hop on the 170.
16A81, how do you read control?
I don't believe that's what we're supposed to do for this one.
Oriented, possible cancel switch.
We will have to do a loop around though.
Today female wearing a black shirt with the design of the front blue jeans. Suspicious 4699 or 1548.
It's hard to see traffic on the other side of the road. That's supposed to be somewhere up here.
Anyone disregard where you have a dedicated panel.
Traffic's moving fast. I will get past and then hop on the other way.
Repeat. What's on your right? Okay.
But traffic didn't look like it was slowing down at all. Usually during this crazy stuff, you know, it's backed up traffic for miles. Oh, right here, guys. Look at that. Perfect timing. I didn't see a motorcycle.
Subjects left already.
Sorry, when I can't. Roger.
4 just saying 441
It's gonna take a right. Yeah, they're saying no.
Also has no entries. Correct there.
LAFD's on the radio right now saying no injuries.
That's the location.
Electro fire engine attached to 800 to our incident.
They're saying no injuries and no sign of motorcycle. Maybe a motorcyclist just pulled over to offer aid and make sure everyone was okay. Yeah, I don't think there's an actual motorcycle involved. No injury, traffic collision. All right then, guys. At least we figured that out before we pulled up and got stuck in the traffic. It's always the preferred way to do it in my mind. I know you guys like to see everything. Yeah, we'll get that fixed up. Very soon. This radio is on its last legs. It's been on its last legs for the It's been on its past legs for the past forever. All right, now or never, guys. If we hop on the freeway, it's right here. We missed it. No. Still playing it by ear on whether we hop on, but it sounded like it was a very much traffic collision.
This traffic has 3 separate spots. If I each they're each about 100 yards apart.
Okay. We're gonna stay in the area though. Let's stay in the area. So obviously they're finding out more by the minute. No details from CHP yet. CHP is on scene. I saw them driving past too.
This is the last scene heading east on the fifth rear and the busway. This information is in the
Investigate 48 versus down, 727 West Street.
Got LAPD cruising around out here, looking for trouble.
1641 Westwood Avenue.
the target at 1212 Victory Boulevard. When a white bracelet pants. Actually, the 10-180, 50-50.
Can't wait for those new radios.
Metro from Rescue 860, can you show up on page?
Station 1.
Stay on scene.
Come on. Get your dog out the window and start driving yourself. It's cool to have multiple radios. Every once in a while they get simulcasted. I'm listening to the same channel twice. And there's a slight delay where it messes you up trying to listen on it. You know, in California, it's happened before. It's possible. That's why I said, like, we'll stay in the area at least. Like I said before, I'm not a fan of messing around with freeway traffic collisions. You just end up in the way or putting yourself at risk. And both, most of the time.
SFV 5 clear. Raleigh traffic unit, traffic collision 1423 R 10th Street, code 10747 RD 985.
Are traffic units still assigned to an area within their division? Or do they just kind of roam throughout the entire valley?
3921.
Russ, so we're going to be on a follow-up around Mission Station. You're going to have to check on 75 Watch 2.
Your phone's around mission station. Just identified by watch plate.
We started a little bit busy tonight. Didn't last too long. That's okay, though, I guess.
That's the Excel project.
Got an elevator rescue in West Hills.
That's a unit just fired only in the area of 17301 Oxford Street. Approximately 5 shots fired, heard only. Could incident 4730 1047.
What do you think, guys? Shots or fireworks?
121 coming. Over 73.
We're at 5.69 a gallon right here. 5.69 is not too bad.
I think across to Wheatlands. Can 21 come in? And 641 is going to be Valley Glow Drive. The show possible kidnap suspect at Chandler and Bakeman. Carol Gomez, the right PD still needed. If we been a possible victim left in the area by Elliot, one of the judicial and then 4699.
Road.
Units 1211 Silent 2110 Ventura Boulevard 2110 Boulevard, the Wells Fargo Coast 30473 RD 2187. Training attendant. Sending that call, code please.
5 reservation. 1062 Trooper.
Got back from the dentist earlier today, and they told me the bad news that I'm going to need a root canal on one of my tooths because the cavity is too close to the nerves. It's not necessarily the pain part that concerns me. It's the bill that comes along with it. It's still like $1,000 after insurance and everything. And then they want to do another filling that would require an onlay. And that was like another 500 or something. It all adds up fast. And insurance covers so little. I'm ready to start pulling out my teeth by myself.
6000 Last Street.
Who needs teeth?
989, 989,
They ain't
TC
worth it.
142 Cash Street, 985.
989 Roger.
Teeth
There's
are...
your rescue, 2. Auto bicycle. Intersection of Boulevard and Soto Street.
Where's that? That's not up here. That's like downtown or central. Yeah, Central. Boyle Heights specifically.
1799, 1799, your ETA for 7823. 17,899 has a 3-minute ETA.
Roger, Vic. Everybody get the back in on a 211 column metro.
Engine 51 assault, LAX, satellite 5.
People getting assaulted at LAX, it sounds like. I'm not too surprised. I've flown out of there quite a few times.
48 Alpha, Traffic, City.
106, 13, Broadway.
Station 7, show 7320, Corbin.
726-7320 Corbin.
5821 is there, and she is our people that can respond to this investigation.
Today, John Officer Tuna, 11 Slogan States, Drive Systems Investigation.
1883.
State 218 respond.
If you ready.
All right, guys, let's count the line. Oh, lordy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 vehicles hanging off the 12 vehicles parked on the road. In the road, in traffic, to get their fix set in and out. That's crazy. That line is backed up way too far. I don't know. I don't understand the hype that much to wait in the line that's 12 cars out of the parking lot. So then they got the cars in the parking lot that are, not in the drive-through line. I still haven't made it to the line part. Crazy, crazy. Should go find a 7-Eleven and get ourselves
4724 CHP occurred.
something relatively healthy.
Roger 2, Roger 2.
And 9 William, 970 Jesus Square.
Thank you.
4 rescues, 4139 South Huntington Avenue.
Alright, sir, move over.
We're able to locate this dealer, which is 5397.
Car has no license plate to the left of us. Very dangerous game to play, even if your car is not stolen. Because LAPD can't run the plates. So generally they're automatically going to felony stop you, and you're at gunpoint getting ordered to get on your knees. And all it took was putting the license plate on your vehicle. These taco places need to start having signs outside saying they accept credit cards if they do. Otherwise, I might actually have to start walking one by one and finally find one that does. Because I know that some of them do. It's just that most of them that I've been to don't. No credit card, no Venmo, nothing like that.
Rescue 91 stroke 1210, Mountain View Street.
1789. Connect.
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in tonight. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button to keep us going.
That's related to your current call.
Doesn't cost you guys anything, but helps out greatly.
Okay, so the cancel 4465 is going to be related to 19
Sure, the Metro bus wasn't decided to do a very wide turn. Some of them you can zone, but not all of them. I've been to a lot of them where they refuse to let you zone. It's just cash only. More than happy to use zone if they accept it. Maggie Figueroa, welcome back. Glad to see you here.
12806 Liver Street.
Haven't missed out on anything too crazy yet.
Metro 862 on T station.
And your EK2 Valley for 231.
No, continue through.
Yeah, we did.
74, rescue 64, Seagull progress.
For 1 South Avenue, that's 2 male Hispanic, that 20 employer ski mask. They were in a U-Haul truck license. Adam Henry 86414. Adam Henry 86414. Exited the vehicle, then ran southbound on Owensbound. Rescue incident 4770 RD 1721.
Haven't heard anything on our car crash with the motorcycle. So it sounds like it wasn't anything too crazy, or there wasn't a motorcycle involved, or something odd.
43, Roger.
Something odd for sure. Or I guess nothing odd. It's just a simple traffic collision with people trying to do the right thing, but just not being factually correct. Kick Rocks, nice to see you here. Thanks for joining us.
Truck 9,
I guess that's like full or MC3, surely could 6 Hazel D, Union, Queen, X-ray, 572.
6 fall, 8417, Sydney Plain.
93 close to Hazel T, North Sherman Way, 8 Union Queen, X-ray 572.
Might just chill in the 7-Eleven parking lot momentarily.
66, repeat, low volume.
FR9 first down, intersection of Spring Street and St. Adams. 1.9.
Awaiting our next call at least.
77 semi. Intelligence investigation 13178 Van Nuys. AP103 thoughts. Journey will direct the suspect, father, male, Hispanic, 54 years. Second incident 478496 23.
Oh, that's parking. Why is there not a parking spot over here? That's very strange.
That's it for rescue 94.
Maybe one traffic substation was a 6 miles down David 88.
I don't want to park behind their truck. They're busy.
91 Roger, customers on the higher.
Somebody's standing.
Twenty-nine 48, Roger.
We will park in front of the truck. I don't think those are technically parking spots. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna. I don't want to. Okay.
16 is
Anywhere I
over,
park, I'm blocking the truck.
10941 Owensmouth.
Bunch of BS. So there's a parking spot here, but I will park here because my butt's hanging out in front of the truck. And the other one wasn't a parking spot either, so this is our best alternative.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure you have some people standing by that house at the end of the cul-de-sac.
Code 6, we are not code 6. We're still around.
That's what I'm talking about.
Job or response, risk by 7 chest, intersection, audio, Manchester. Red, you can cancel EMS 11. EMS 11, copy, cancel. Roger.
59 for Roger.
Metro map R64, attention 800.
Or you want to pay
Or 64, you get rescue 864.
so they're not so big and they're just standing there.
I guess he probably could have turned around. It's not the biggest deal.
41 Roger.
That guy, though, just parked in the handicap spot.
Yeah, open door 14360 Roscoe Boulevard of the U.S. Bank.
24,
Business.
Intersection of Plato Boulevard and Weedman Avenue.
That was just United Evidence Justification of Wheeling. Code 3 is 4796
Messenger 34, you cancel the road.
Traffic units on 16A11, 16A11, ambulance. Code 3 incident 4796, RD 1608.
That's right.
9099.
Engine 19, we're going to upgrade this to a structured fire.
Structure fire.
Stand by for your company.
How long to go?
Loss of a garage.
9090 is 9923.
It's West LA. It's in Brentwood. It's in the West LA hills. The rich people's garages. We won't be able to make that one, unfortunately. Got myself too excited. Too excited for nothing, guys.
Fire 19, first stand, rescue 1937, rescue 837, engine 59, 592, battalion 9, engine 19 already around, structure fire 11912, Gorham Avenue, 1912, Gorham Avenue, from the Westgate, Channel 9 response, sector 12. Take it part.
1835 phonetically spell the street.
35 is going to King, Adam, Mary, Lincoln, Ocean, Paul, Sam.
Metro from Rescue 864. Can you show us in or out, not on scene? 864 showing route.
Maybe I picked the wrong spot. That was a bit too close for my comfort.
Location, she's a female with errands weight and a monster riding a bicycle with lights on the tires. With a 4-minute ET.
I don't even know what we'd want from 7-Eleven.
On Roger. What?
I'm definitely feeling snacky. How's it going, guys? Come join us in the chat and say hi. We're kind of just chilling here for a moment until we get our next call. We got LAFD, LAPD up on the radio. We got the CHP CAD up. We'll have their radio up within the next week or two.
Clear for crime broadcast.
Thinking about grabbing a snack from 7-Eleven, just not sure what.
Next 5, go ahead.
Roger. So in DW, a fire occurred at approximately 2200 hours. Suspect was a male Hispanic wearing white shirt, blue jeans. Suspect was last seen from the location of 14401 William Boulevard. Weapon used was a black revolver. Weapon shot Benny Killer.
And St. Charles Sam, 586. Suspect is a male Hispanic, 20 to 30 years. 5'8", thin build, green t-shirt, blue jeans. Brandished a dark-colored semi-automatic handgun at the DR. Information only, incident 4806, RE 1788.
19 on scene, report the 3-story apartment building over sub parking. Fire showing from garage. There's the offensive mode.
Roger. 19X5, 19X5. Landline the watch commander on the inside line.
Roger.
All units in ADW occurred from 14401 to Hill Boulevard at approximately 2000 hours. Suspect was male, Hispanic, white shirt, blue jeans, last seen running from
We're gonna run in and
what
grab
he
some
is was
snacks
a black
here.
revolver. Information incident 4493.
I'm gonna park in an actual parking spot. I don't know why this isn't a parking spot, but now we can since we're not being blocked in by the delivery vehicle.
Attempting to break into detached garage. We are not currently home observing through a security camera. So 2-10-4810-1656.
We will be back momentarily. Keep an ear out on the radios for me to make sure I don't miss anything.
The Providence, St. Joe. 23, stand by.
460. Spring Street, Manhattan Freeway. 591. Do you have anything further? Step on, step by. 5466, Rescue 846, entry 1718, West Vernon Avenue. 33 Benton Avenue. Rescue 866, Oakland Hospital. You can cancel line 466 and Rescue 846 and put us in their plan.
6835 is there available Valley Traffic Unit to respond to the vehicle versus
635, you can see it.
Press route. 5466, Rescue 846, you can cancel. That's Sergeant 21, corrected address is going to be 2 houses west of the intersection on 55th. 5410, Rescue 9, injury.
So now 866 Street. Could you see the 41 there? 56.
Intersection of Crenshaw, 70. Metro Engine 10, we'll take that one for light force 10 for the McCord. We're here at the door now. The lights are on. Nobody's answering. I didn't know if you check the call back for us. 76, Roger, stand by. But then put on this call back. There's no answer.
139 available for a from destination for one.
Signal unit marked. Total militant illness. 11640 Brink Boulevard. Yeah, Norfolk Station. Let's go to the number 4815.
Are you able to do a transport for one at Devonshire Station?
2130 clear.
130, Roger.
68 Rescue 826 and unconscious 3930 Rock
Transport.
Roger, thank you.
.23 tows update ETA is 10 minutes.
I'm not sure, Roger 72.
All right, back. I don't think we missed anything. I heard the stabbing come out. That's not in our area. That's out in Central, so we're good on that.
1611 landline, the inside line at BTD for 2016 ID.
I would love like when the viewer count spikes, like when I'm out of the car. It makes me wonder. Makes me think.
Metro. Time 9. Size up. I'll be in the office. So, you know, DOT and LAPD know. Battalion 9, Roger, confirming engine 19 size up. We'll contact DOT for traffic.
I asked him if the pizza was still fresh. It is most definitely not. It's been sitting out there for a while. He's like, I only charge you for one piece. I give you two.
Can I get the number to BTD Washington?
Very generous of him. But his pizza is definitely a few hours past its expiration.
818-664-8045.
Yeah, 35, Roger, thank you.
And then 15 goes to show the negative for location.
Contact
I am calling the Pacific Charles, the regionally women at Charlotte. 91, 91, either. 91, negative, 1 second. Okay. Thank you, Roger.
Or units are under Washington.
That's Roger.
This is very nice. Watch the second one.
F19, the radio rescue 1, bring down 1501. Ignore units are under West as well.
Roger.
Victor 1. Correct.
Truck 9,
We are going to be...
This is some horrible
F-17.
pizza even for 7-Eleven.
Detective, come in.
17, 11, 13, guys.
X66, 17, William 13.
Can you sure I'll follow up around to West Valley Station?
There's 17X66, 17X66, come in.
You have the night watch detective landline. I have the number when you're ready.
62, airmark alarm, 12930.
Effective email, black 55 years, black police. The suspect vehicle is a blue Porsche SUV, license plate 18, Victor 0255, 18, Victor 0255, code to incident 4823, RD 1695.
That one's a little thirsty. Excuse me if you hear my slurping noises. Alright.
William 13, Roger.
Keep an eye on what's going on. I copied the crash in Lakeview Terrace.
Suspect 16030 away. Suspicious Victoria, the blue Victoria, the license plate For two, especially two K9s is activated. Mama, come for additional code 24829 and 1029.
485 Van Nuys Boulevard has it been handled?
Yeah, that's right. BW suspect 1603.
95.
We will get back on the road here shortly.
89 Roger.
I've never gotten food poisoning from 7-Eleven. I have a stomach of steel most days.
Yeah, multiple 459 suspect are now 7888 Lennox Boulevard. 2 DR sending behind a silver Toyota Corolla hybrid.
But I know many people like avoid buying food from 7-Eleven, any of the preheated stuff, because one, it's been sitting out there for the past 8 hours. It's just
Now 18340 Van Winchie, 18340 Van Winchie. Suspect on Hispanic, gray shirt, black pants. Code 37483 635 7 British.
Seven, 97, repeat your process, Sylvan.
1 minute, Sylvan.
97, South Woodman, Persian North of Sylvan, 7 George Queen, Lincoln, 3405 cars.
I don't get why people try racing the cars in the intersection.
340
Like taking the left against oncoming traffic.
No Hispanic, gray shirt, black pants. Victory Boulevard, Superman, Line Agent 87, and she pierced children was previously under the heaven no longer armed. Could reserve right for private plan for 833. Roger. 915, Roger.
This guy's just parking in the middle of the street. Call that LA parking.
Additional 211 suspect are now 18340 Vandalone Street. Suspect was last seen westbound Vandalone from location inside a dark green sedan, possible Toyota unknown license plate. No, 211 suspect just left code 2 and send 4836 8735.
Can't see around this corner. Should have just gone to the intersection. We definitely won't be out as late tonight. I say this every night.
930 Mall. So 2 and 3 and 4913.
We'll probably turn in around 11 tonight. It would be nice to catch up on some sleep. My days start pretty early too. But definitely had to come out at least for a little while to check out what's going on in the city and say hello to all of you. So thank you for tuning on in. Makes it a lot harder to go in though when we got people in the chat and people in the stream though. So maybe if we get that like count up, I'll stay out a bit longer.
Roger. Translate with supervisor to small 1583. Correction, 15839, Roger. Roger, 15839, Roger. Translate with supervisor to small 15839 to the possible multiple illness. 15L, no, Mr. Roger. 15839, Roger.
Italian 9, Roger. Put the stack on 7.
Sandy, nice to see you here tonight. Thank you for joining us. Sandy, you have to go look at my last video on the YouTube channel. There was a shooting at Circus Liquor. There was a shooting at Circus Liquor. That's how it came out. Shooting with the victim down. I show up pretty fast. And it turns out no victim, or no shooting victim, but he was assaulted by an airsoft gun. But he was still seriously injured. Happened right at the Circus Liquor place. Took that one a little bit too fast. I didn't say we got it. We don't use a 1050 code, or we don't use 10 codes out here. Christopher. Luckily, the clown was not injured. At least as far as I could tell.
And 89 and 89 customers want to see Joe's out of the green.
Yeah, the LAFD ambulance cleared the scene of that traffic collision in Lakeview.
Metro Task Force 237, North 7th Street, 8th-story apartment.
Excuse me. Right, the hiccups.
Task Force 2, Roger. 8th-story apartment at the shop.
They are out on a smoke investigation out in Boyle Heights. Garbage can on the street. You guys see that?
That's the 813, that's the 830 South over.
Code for traffic collision out here is just TC or traffic collision. LAPD doesn't really use 10 codes. The codes they do use are the penal codes, so like 415 man, which is like public disturbance.
1521, 1521, so shift to the black for grenade.
Possible fire out. Metro 457, you can cancel a message.
46, cancel.
But yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna get our beauty rest tonight. Not staying out too late tonight. Turn in a bit early, but once, like I said, we get all those radios installed, I'll make sure to give you guys some more time. Of course, it all depends on what happens.
Talk to you from industry. It's going to be a fire out inside the apartment unit. Industry's going to be able to handle. Stop the fire out. Content.
15 years for the white shirt, orange pants, code 247 1766.
Just to share with you guys what's going on.
With unit, trouble 11049 McCormick, 11049 McCormick, conflict, apartment number 509. Child yelling, something noises.
Child yelling in apartment. Is that code?
4884 1548, you available to identify.
Like code 3ing that call? This is a good place to see all the incidents going on in Los Angeles at a glance.
1583, responding code 3 from Moore Park and Columnist to 11049 McCormick Street.
They are code 3 that call. Child yelling in apartment and banging noises. Again, I'm not downplaying the severity of the situation. I'm just saying that it just sounds like an annoying child rather than someone in immediate need of medical or criminal attention. AZ Mick, hello, hello.
For your passport,
4836. $97.97, are you clear?
I was born. And
97 clear.
One info.
Come on, let's go. Got coming in hot. We're not gonna turn in front of him. Probably could have.
61, requesting a American Sign Language interpreter, 5627 Fahrenheit. Number 311 and 104626.
I gotta say, it wasn't too crazy of a story. Unfortunately, fortunately. I was pulling up on the intersection. Because they didn't say it was at Circus Liquor yet. So I'm pulling up and I see all the commotion. I was like, oh, I'll be damned. Someone got shot grabbing liquor.
Now, Metro from Engine 20 is a TV unit available.
should be here, we're gonna get it there.
Site 2301 Bellevue Avenue, across Waterman.
Yes.
I was born in Foothill. That's their exact opposite direction they've been going.
Pecan Avenue in Hildart.
Exact opposite.
15 hours, 75 minutes.
See what we can work out. Let's see if that turns into something more severe. If that's a question for me, Mary, I do not believe I had I have not had another YouTube channel actually published on.
121 Rescue 246.
I've been listening to them on the radio and everything sounds uneventful. The traffic collision we did try to go find was minor traffic collision with no injuries, no motorcycle involved. And then the other one was 20 plus out, so we didn't bother hauling off to
81 is in the 7-Eleven parking lot. Suspect is inside the 7-Eleven. He's responding from West Roughly Hill. 1390, 1390.
Yeah, 90, go ahead.
1390. Nora and Georgina still close today on the Colin today.
Yeah, 90, you can show them all of the other.
1390.
got the gang units out somewhere tonight. Not sure where that is. They are out. No worries, Mary. I used to be a lot more active on the channel. I went for like a solid year gap, I'd say, of streaming. Yeah, that might be it, Sandy.
Getting North Hollywood, getting 240 correction, battery just occurred 507 Boulevard, Fire Alpha, Pacific, number 1 is male black, number 2 is male technical, before male white, 30 to 40 years, no shirt, blue jeans, long hair, walking in
Bunch of crackheads, I tell you.
4905 or the 1548.
We get a lot of shirtless people out here for some reason as crackheads. Rarely do I see people out here not wearing shirts that aren't a crackhead. Makes them very easy to find too.
North Hollywood, unit family dispute 6435 Tuna Avenue, code Clinton at 4863 and RE 1526.
15 or 75, you have a message.
15 or 75 are rental normal and closing.
Don't mind me munching on my chip here either.
15 or
I apologize for the loud noise of the chips.
15 or 75, Roger. From 2 minutes up the hill and Mount Lisa, Mount Lisa, until between Mount Lisa Woodward, suspected female white, blonde hair, wearing black and stretcher walking in the middle of traffic, goes to 3, incident 4913 and RD 1637 for the unit damage in the front.
Incident 4905.
13x92, Roger.
They replaced 8.
Yeah, major shout out to Sandy last night for gifting, I think, nearly 30 memberships. So make sure to be active in the chat, guys. Make sure that you're active in the chat and that you like the chat. I read that it doesn't guarantee you during the membership selections, but it does increase your odds. YouTube's algorithm favors people that are active in the chat. Every once in a while, it will give it just to random people too, which is kind of upsetting because there's other people that are a lot more deserving. Like I said, it's sad that you don't get to choose the people you can give it to, and I can't choose people either.
Gosh, Roman, which one? South and Avenue, permit 47. 1509, 1509, connect. Lisa.
How doesn't the Californian have a membership? That's what I want to know.
90, 15, L90.
Surprised that you didn't get drafted.
1590 is 15A21. Two working over 788 Boulevard, Cook 2, 431, 1670.
You can show.
15 L90, Roger. 10X16 closest road indicator, verify location.
Yeah, Sandy, give me a heads up. Shoot me an email. Shoot me an email to remind me on that one.
From our way, so City. 10X16, Roger.
Metro show both 5 around. Both 5 around.
15A33, Roger.
Metro from Rescue 28 was coming available on the hospital. Texas State incident 1768. Cancel Rescue 903.
It'll be nice to have a personal navigator that knows the valley better too.
Rescue 903, cancel 828. You can have it today.
Central 30, Roger. And then Paul 40 and 50, there was a mobile.
We're en route to the LAPD backup call. Just listening to how it's playing out by ear right now. Haven't heard anything more on it yet.
15 William,
And those backup calls can turn into something serious very fast. Only issues were like 10 miles or 10 minutes off, 10 miles off. Too. I'm almost out of my chip guys. So if you're annoyed with my munching sounds, they'll end shortly.
19, have you read? 19, negative. 19, Roger.
We're heading off to it, but not going to be a code 3 call for us quite yet. Well, a little bit more from it.
356 Robert Paul, Robert 851, no one, 2012 Chevrolet.
We're at Parthenia and Woodman. We're at Parthenia and Woodman right now, coming up on Osborne. I said if it looks like we're going slow, it's because it is.
26 call 46, 26 call 46, come in. Fifteen L90, come in.
Sandy, once again, in the chat. hooking everyone up with those premium memberships.
Burbank Boulevard at permit number 16. Suspect is the mother, female Hispanic, 41 years. Suspect is 390 left in a silver 2006 Honda Accord, code 2, engine 4931, already 1532.
Thank you greatly, Sandy, for your contribution to the stream. Trying to see if there's any good names in there that I like to see. Not too many. There's a lot of lurkers in here, unfortunately. If any of you guys just got a membership, make sure to chime on into the chat. Give Sandy a nice shout out and thank you.
We have 26 46 watch 2 and 7 young 131 watch 4, 9 young 451 watch 2. Still logged on or the end of watch.
Metro for rest 16, still diverting.
Roger. 26 Paul 46 watch 2. 7 young 131 watch 4, 9 young 451. They were on a incident. The rest of the droid in the wrong unit.
Yeah, major shout out to Sandy. Thank you again, Sandy. But disappointing you don't get to choose who it goes to.
Callback.
Fifteen 15-821, are you clear?
We are at 100 right now. We're at 94 likes. Let's even those up, guys. Do me a solid. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button. Let's get that count up for the night. We're at 94 right now. We should be able to hit 100 within the next couple of minutes here. Hit that like button. Costs nothing, but greatly helps out. So that's what I'm saying I don't get. We got like AZ Mick in the chat. We got Phoebe in the chat. We got the Californian. How haven't they gotten hit with the gifted membership yet? They're all very well deserving of it. More so than the people that just lurk. Not that the lurkers don't provide value, just that we appreciate the family that we've grown here. Frank, hey, how's it going? Appreciate the likes. We're at 96 right now. We just need 4 more to hit that 100 mark.
I just reported it's going to be north of Jefferson, Flowers.
We should be coming up on about 2,000 subscribers too. That'll be a nice milestone. Yeah, the backup call probably got canceled. Probably got talked over on another channel, and so I didn't get canceled. That's another reason that we need a few more radios. Either way, we're like 4 minutes after the backup call.
Suspect north west of DeSoto on 1.
6 northwest of DeSoto on 1.
We're going up to nowhere right now. I haven't heard them go code 4 yet on that ship. What's the deal, guys? What's the deal?
23, 7823, are you clear?
I put out a backup request for an airship supervisor and additional units.
23, roger.
but I didn't actually catch an instant size up. Either way, we'll check it out. When it turns out to be nothing, we'll just head off to the next one.
Yeah, Metro Meditation, LAP matter. Email vandalized store, no medical complaint.
But thank you guys for helping get that like count up. We got up to that 104 mark. Thank you very much for everyone that participated and went and hit that like button on the stream. Doesn't cost you guys anything, but it greatly helps me out. We'll pull up to the intersection here.
Yeah, for 45 seconds as well.
If nothing's going on, we'll head on back to Central Valley. Yeah, odds aren't looking in our favor right now. I'll say that. Oh, it takes us right back to the Hanson Dam where we were yesterday. I don't see the airship, so yeah, they probably got canceled off. They probably had the guy in custody within like a minute. That would not surprise me. Okay, hopefully we're live again, guys. Sorry about that mess. Appreciate you bearing with me.
Anything going southbound, we're around the hospital, 38 on to an incident in our district, but we didn't see anything on a freeway. Further on that.
36, no, that's not going. 960 West, 62nd place, south of the pond. Cheddar 9 response, second 12. Second E11.
That's what happens when you go north of the valley. Got structure fire in South LA. Luckily, not out here. Just because we are far north in the valley and we are slowly but surely working our way back down. What do you think that sketchy looking car is doing over there? Alright guys, now what we can't do is go over the cliff like the last guy did when we were up here. So eyes on the road. This is the Tuna Canyon. My brights are on if you're wondering. It's just very, very dark. Make it a little brighter with my road lights, but not much. Because those... Yeah, thanks for bearing with me through those signal issues. I think the hotspot actually overheated because the entire thing ended up being it restarted and it got stuck in a boot loop, and then it took forever for it to reconnect once it got back online. But nonetheless, what matters is we are online now.
For code 6 in the area.
Code 6 in the area and Parent and Eustis.
I like that my car has automatic brights. So I'll turn them on and off. The high beams.
15 William.
But it doesn't always do the smartest
15
job.
William 110 today.
But you got asshole drivers that just drive with their brights on because they don't give two shits.
That's the only 12806 Lavore Street. Subject is a male Hispanic, 20 years, wearing a black sweater, red shirt, black pants, schizophrenia. Code 2 incident 4971 RD 1602.
Definitely creepy out here. It'd be cool to live in one of these houses though. Until it rains. Wouldn't like dealing with this in the rain. Because all the roads just start flooding over and washing out. You got mudslides coming down, your house just floats away. But aside from that, it'd be cool to live in the area. Definitely doesn't feel like you're in the city anymore.
4962 downgraded to code 2 now.
One off perfectly. Story apartment complex. And we'll probably
and 189. National TV 697 Gilbert Dodge Charger.
We are on Tuna Canyon, North Valley. Working our way back down south, back to civilization. And we're slowly but surely entering.
Does not return code 37. Pierre refused to provide better location instead of 4962.
Yeah, we were checking out an LAPD officer backup call near the Hanson Dam. But they got that resolved before we showed up. Which doesn't surprise me because it took us 15-20 minutes to get up there. And now it's going to take us 15-20 minutes to get back down. And then there's going to be a major breaking call that comes out at the Hanson Dam, of course. It's just how it rolls sometimes, you know? It do be like that sometimes.
Are you available to handle the illness at 22806 Silver Street? And RD 1602. And over that. Roger.
They're just yelling at me.
You need to provide your address on Web 16X to the mental illness identified.
Retired copper, welcome to the stream.
941, are you clear? Roger.
Engine 12, Kansas City. Engine rescue 05, dispatch on motorcycle intersection of Avenue 42 and Eagle Rock.
Phoenix 6620.
Rescue 94, 6 person intersection of Florence and 3rd.
Consolidated streaming mail 23727 Walby Way, 23727 Walby Way. Code 3 incident 4983 OD 2141.
Yeah, retired cop, but that definitely won't be a habit, though.
273 unconscious, 192.38, Armenia Street.
Definitely gonna take a few days just for myself. Like I said, I think we'll be ending tonight pretty early, too. Just depends on what we get in the meantime. We start getting calls right before we turn in. Yeah, of course, we'll stay out a bit longer. If you guys haven't already, go check out my YouTube page. We came off one story before I started streaming for the night of someone shot with an airsoft gun and hospitalized over it. It's an interesting one for sure.
You need to tell me what. Continue. You need to tell me what you did. Ambulance 242 domestic violence 5525 Avenue Perfect 206 06 is now white. Further, Ambulance 492 or 5049.
Engine 38, it was a passerby only. You can't locate, go nothing further.
Ambulance showing up for domestic violence victim.
Engine 38.
No, that's what I call BS, guys. You take away my arrow, but you allow traffic to go straight.
Engine 51, fall. LX, baggage area 3.
Metro Battalion 13 on scene at 916 West 62nd Place. Story residential, the rubbish fire, parking garage. Panel 2 resources assigned. Release Squad 21. Hold on to the path.
51 14071 James Street on 1.
913, Roger.
Engine 89. You're going to get life force 89 for your AMX. 67. Hold on a sec. 6600 St. James Boulevard.
There's a male victim of domestic violence, too.
Release this one.
Metro Formation 46. You can
Yeah,
have
somebody
800.
tucked him up good if LAFD is showing up.
Rescue 3, cancel, let's continue.
Well, that's for sure.
Any tipping unit to the 211 Ventura, 211 Ventura, the Wells Fargo, Student 498, 680 1689, incident 4823.
Sorry, you repeat.
1689, incident 4823.
That's right, 264, clearing hospital.
Yeah, no crazy ones yet, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Mr. Christopher. Not yet, at least. Couple minor ones. We got the usual fender benders. We had allegedly a 5-car traffic collision with people trapped inside the vehicle. But the fire department showed up and they downgraded it and canceled everyone but the first responding units.
Showing route 6 versus 1910. Correction 92.
Investigations taking there, standing by for the police station, 6 residents from around 10.
We'll make it. We made it.
What you did was a match to me.
Truck 9, hydrant, 600, big and long.
Okay. So they can verify your location.
A41 and 4998. 4998. County 41, Roger.
Yeah, it's good from the Coast Charles, Brantley, a bit information only.
No, I feel you on that one. Retired copper. Feel you on that one.
X4, Roger.
Once again, thank you to all that have liked the stream. It seems simple, doesn't cost a penny, but it greatly helps out in growing the stream. Gets more people in here. Boosts the algorithm ranking. YouTube says if you like the stream, everyone else on YouTube is gonna like it. So like I said, it helps out a lot. We are squeezing past.
Yes, it was recreated from a previous incident.
One, smoke detector, 109.
In White Oak Avenue.
And also, if you haven't already, don't forget to come join us in the chat. Come say hi.
That's our rescue, 70. Comfort and
Okay, should be a female white, and
station.
Yeah, short night for us tonight, guys.
5, 12, something. Four elements are 109.
We're coming up pretty close. We're in North Hollywood right now, but we're coming up pretty close to the domestic violence. Yeah, Sandy, that's where we're en route right now. It came out, LAFD said it's an assault, LAPD said it's a domestic violence, male victim. That's all I heard on it. We're not making bad timing on it. Everything should still be there when we get there. The domestic violence call definitely isn't going to be a news break of the night. I do agree it's worth at least driving by and seeing what's going on. It's happened before where I'm like, oh yeah, this call's probably not worth it. Let's swing by. And we swing by and it ends up being like 30 officers just aimed with their rifles sitting out at whatever location it was. You never know until you drive by. This is the Clown Liquor place, Circus Liquor, the scene of our airsoft shooting. Very close to it. We're only like a block away from the domestic violence call. So that's where we're en route to right now. Got a pedestrian crossing. We'll let them cross this time. They deserve to not be impeded since they're crossing at the crossing. Good for them. I always hate when the calls are in these little tiny subdivisions, or not subdivisions, but residential intersections. The streets out here are so skinny. This was the call. We were here before. This must be Crackhead Town right here. We were just on the street a couple days ago and got to see LAPD tackle a person that was a homeless guy assaulting people with a hammer. Okay. I guess I'm a little concerned on where everyone is. Hello, hello. Did you guys already work it out? Are you late to the party?
She's like a male wearing a gray t-shirt, gray pants, walking east on Ventura and on the east.
You might just be really late to the party. Nope. You want to know how we're not late to the party? I didn't see the address. You want to know how we're not late to the party, guys? Because okay, do not. So LAFD is staging nearby. They're not going to the actual scene yet. They're just staged nearby. That's the thing that sucks too if you do find yourself in a violent situation in Los Angeles. LAFD will not rescue you until police clear the scene.
Take a partial license, 75 Tom Adam Paul 3, 75 Tom Adam Paul 3, instead of 5013.
Yeah, so that's definitely rough.
Years old and pregnant, minor phone for additional code 2
Just laying there bleeding out on the ground with the ambulance a block away from you, but they can't do anything until the police show up. And depending on where you are and what day it is, that might take another 20 minutes.
Shows code 12. General activity.
I think the stream cut out.
It's not battery domestic violence.
So we had LAFD staging nearby. So we'll just wait to see what LAFD does. I can see them from where we are right here, out the corner of my eye. Actually, yeah, I see them. I was like, I think I see them. Looking for the flashing lights through the cracks of the street. But we're not going to stage here too long on an assault. Oh no, Sandy, I 100% respect and understand the reasoning behind it.
That's Fire Battalion 13. We're going to go ahead and start giving everybody back to you. Go ahead and take
your peer does not wish to meet person. Your first peer does not wish to meet, but your second peer, the female, it does wish to meet.
I 100% understand why they have to do that.
4784, you can cancel per the BCC. But there's no honor location does not wish to be responsible.
Again, I'm not saying I have the answers, but what I am saying is it just sucks that LAPD does have a slow response time sometimes. And in a situation like this, there's somebody in need of severe medical attention, and LAFD can't treat them until LAPD shows up, and LAPD is not here yet. So that's what I'm saying. Again, I can't blame LAPD. I'm not saying it's their fault. They're working with the limited resources they have. But there's someone out there right now that needs medical attention that called an ambulance. The ambulance showed up, but the ambulance can't do anything yet.
Magali Sweaty Red Feet.
Ambulance, battery domestic violence, 5525 Plump Avenue, apartment 206.
They're recalling it. That's their call.
4982, already 1549.
How is it a code 2 call? How is an ambulance call code 2? Retired copper, you're listening in. How is an ambulance battery called code 2 when the ambulance is on scene staging, waiting for LAPD? Shouldn't that be code 3? Alright, give me a second here, guys. I'm just going to mute for a phone call, but I'll still be here monitoring radios. All right, thanks for bearing with me, guys. Yeah, I still got them up on radio here. Haven't heard anything yet. Like I said, I understand the resources they're working with. I'm not blaming anyone in particular. But what I am saying is if there's a person in need of medical attention to call an ambulance, then that should definitely be a prioritized call on LAPD's part if the ambulance has to wait for LAPD to show up. But what time did this call come out? This call came out, let me pull up our little CAD here. You know, it's an assault. It's not like it's a shooting. It's not like it's a stabbing. But that doesn't take away the potential severity of the incident. But you can see that this call came out at 10:27 p.m., 27:37:47. This call came out 20 minutes ago. The ambulance probably got here 15 minutes ago. And they're still just waiting around the corner where we passed them. And I don't think any officer bid on the call yet either. One thing that's somewhat unique to LA, at least I've, from my nerdy knowledge, have seen it in LA more than other places, is that most of the time the officers get to choose their own calls. Like the fire department, you know, the fire department gets assigned a call. They're told to go here. But police officers get to choose their own calls. I think, Sandy, for, well, I've seen it before. I think for those calls where, I'm trying to think of my words. For the tactical situations, for like the assaults and the shootings, it doesn't show when first responders arrive on scene for their safety, I think. It just shows the general time of the incident. Oh, that's a whole nother mess, retired copper. No, I've been hearing about that. That's another mess in the city right now. The ambulance is still there, right where we're sitting. All right, guys, place your bets. How long will it take for the ambulance to be able to get cleared into the scene? Right now, let's say we're at 20 minutes. You guys think it'll take another 10, 20, or 30 minutes for them to get cleared in? The answer might be 3 minutes, actually. Rescue 34? That's not us. We are Rescue 878. All right, guys, place your bets.
Rescue 34, step by, will check.
How long will it take before we get cleared in?
Mission 82, Rescue 29, she purchased 1740 grams of spike.
We're approaching 30 minutes right now. Another week. See, that's the thing. In all honesty, I want to know how they handle that situation. Like, I hope this isn't a situation where the guy actually is in severe medical need. Like, yeah, you can be bruised up a little bit, banged up a little bit, and not be in dire medical need, but still get evaluated. But the thing is, they don't know that until they actually evaluate the patient, which they're not able to do. Interesting. Yeah, 878, they came from a ways away. But no, that was definitely 878 that we passed by. Yeah, 878 from that's interesting that it's not that far. But it's interesting that 878 would come up here. Yeah, I said 3 minutes, Sandy, because I heard a call come out for Rescue 33 asking if LAPD was attached. It's like, okay, they're at least getting a move on now, but that was not us. We are Rescue 878. So it'll be a little bit faster. Yeah, I don't know the perfect solution here, guys, but we definitely need one better than whatever's going on now.
Lloyd, hit run, suspect, Hazel, Christian, northbound Hazel T for Ventura, 7
I'm invested in this.
2674096. We'll take that run with our son.
They're still sitting right there around the corner. Honestly, I'm going to bet another 30 minutes. I'm going to say 30 minutes, guys. The only reason I'm saying that is because they bidded it out. They bid it out to LAPD as a lower priority call. It wasn't a high priority code 3 call. And even those take a little while to get shown up for.
85 4931.
Now running in and out of traffic.
That's not ours. That's a different one.
5013 902150.
35, 50.
So yeah, that's why the dispatch isn't rebidding it. Because they're...
He's on this. It's following him on misdemeanor. Hazeltine Ventura. PO's out east on Magnolia from Hazeltine. Following a red Toyota Corolla. Victor Charles 3 Mary 8 Edward. Victor Charles 3 Mary 8 Edward.
Again, maybe they know something we don't know at the police department.
The citizens following him on misdemeanor Hazeltine Ventura. Code 3 incident 5055 RD985.
It's always possible the police department has more info than we know, guys, and for some reason has decided to downgrade the call. What I will say, though, is you are right. That's still incredibly frustrating for the EMTs because they're still sitting there. And the thing is, as retired copper was mentioning, we do have an EMT shortage out here. So we're going to have these EMTs right around the corner just sitting there for 30 minutes when they could be out, you know, working other places.
89 responding code 3 from Moore Park and Fulton to Hazeltine and Ventura.
Luckily, it's a pretty quiet night for LAFD. So they're not in dire need right now. I'm surprised our EMTs haven't gotten the radio and been like, oh, what's up here? How long are we just supposed to sit and wait?
Suspect that's running in another street. Tied to the 80 incident.
89, your PR is in a silver Toyota Camry. He's following the red Toyota Corolla. This is 5055.
The PR in the vehicle. Suspect are at the house at Magnolia and Coldwater.
I'll go tell the EMTs I'll provide them backup.
12 down, made a dispute 11315 here. Good incident 5054 8612.
In all honesty, in that situation, have the patient come down, call the patient back. At least come outside. Then it's not as bad of a situation as walking into someone's house. I still understand the safety concerns.
12, did you receive?
It was better than nothing, at least.
Yeah, that's the description of that bill. Running in and out of traffic.
Yeah, they like keeping their calls secret, Sandy. They don't like to give too many details.
6 Rain and Burnett, 7 John Ida.
And I still see them over there. What's yeah, I don't know.
Any man action in the SWAT, violent female mental illness, 1542 lives from the way, transient demo black, blonde hair, gray sweatshirt, blue jeans, and a manic state. One of the SWAT additional officer safety is code 2 is the advisor of 66901.
I think they just got cleared in. They just disappeared. Where'd they go? All right, guys, who was right? Somebody add up the time differences for me. How long was that before they actually got cleared in?
Metro Engine 107, paramedic rescue for an AMA.
I just saw them leave this corner. Yeah, they're just pulling up right now. I'm watching them enter the road.
1970 victim at the prison running in on the street. He's a male wearing a police and black shirt, unknown location of the suspect.
I don't want them to think I'm following them, though. Maybe they didn't get...
Yeah, just additional negative violence female mental illness 15425 Sherman Way. The suspect is walking in and out of the street with a shopping cart yelling. Additional incident 5066.
You guys see them right there to the right of me? Yeah, I don't think they actually got called in yet. I think they just got sick of waiting. There's no police out there yet.
Miss Blog.
Police are still not on scene. You think they just got sick of waiting?
Corner, Magnolia.
I don't know. This is just a simple assault. It sounded like a domestic violence situation that came out.
Female mental illness 15425 Sherman Way. Code 2. Incident 5066 4901.
But we decided to check it out just because LAFD is staging and no one's letting them in.
53 show the call of South Systems going down to the Bureau back to the location apartment number 203. The Bureau will be around the meter for the location. If you go wearing a dark green shirt and blue shorts, the named suspect is a white 53 years old, a dark green shirt and black shorts. Additional incident 4982.
All right, they just said that Rescue 878 did ask what's up.
1583, are you clear?
They said come again ETA for PD. Dispatch said they're coming from Laurel Canyon and Ventura, normal drive time. So they should be here in like 5-10 minutes.
53, let me receive.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that, Derek. But it makes more sense
1539, did you receive?
when, you know,
Random Burnett.
doesn't take that long to get there.
Information only. Random Burnett.
The Metro from 872, this is the LAPD matter. LAPD is on scene handling the incident.
I thought so too, but they went code 2. They said it's a code 2 call.
Roger, we'll show you on scene.
That's kind of what I was harassing them about too, that it should be a code 3 call if the ambulance is waiting on them, but no, they said over the radio that this is a code 2 call. And they still haven't been cleared in yet. LAFD just moved their rig a bit closer, but they're still staging right behind me. I can't see them. I see their lights flashing though. They don't have their red lights on, they just have their flasher, their turn signals. But yeah, like Sandy said, at this point, just call the coroner. Have LAPD leave, start rolling the corner, they'll get here within 5 hours.
Metro engine 27 here at 7400 West Hollywood Boulevard. We don't find anybody waving, we don't see any traffic. You got anything further?
Not tonight, retired copper. And I hear you on that one. Oh yeah, not tonight. LAPD is still not on scene yet. Code 2 call. Domestic violence. Ambulance has been staging. I don't know for how long, but the call came out at, what does Sandy say here? 10:27. 10:27 was...
Anything like to available to respond to the female with mental illness call.
33 minutes ago.
We located the traffic accident. Updated address is going to be 7504 Hollywood Boulevard.
Thank you, Roger.
H27 Roger, correct address 7504 Hollywood. Q82. That's bro.
Yeah, I know there's some some cities, generally the smaller cities, that police get dispatched to every call with EMTs. Out here, police usually only get dispatched to assaults, stabbings, cuttings, of course. Overdoses, LAFD will usually get out for an overdose without staging, but of course they always have the option to wait for LAPD to clear it. Like traffic collisions and minor medical and other non-violent incidents, they don't really wait for police, or police don't really get dispatched for that. Yeah, they're still on the corner right behind me.
1600 South Campus Road.
The unit was smart punch with tip suicide in 851 Lower Canyon Boulevard at Los Angeles Recreation Center. Secondary information, subject male span 27 years, 5'4", 30 red sweater, blue shorts. Subject schizophrenia had been suicidal ideations. Monatomic tradition was code 2508168.
So that's what I'm saying, retired copper. At this point, might as well just go out and drag the guy out of the house myself. Yeah, I hope they, I don't know. Again, we don't know the situation. What we do know is it's not fair to the EMTs or the city, though, that the EMTs are waiting there helplessly for the past 30 minutes.
South Delano, east of Hazelgate, black SUV, no plates. One Christian, black sedan. 937.
The weird thing about this too, Sandy, is you're coming with the 5 cops. Usually North Hollywood's not this bad. We're in North Hollywood right now. Usually LAPD is pretty good about it. All right, guys, look who's rolling up on our left right here. You're a bit late to the party, guys.
937 David.
Anyways, that was LAPD that's rolling up on scene.
501.
Okay, they turned out. I was like, are they going past it? Okay, well, LAPD's here.
Correction. 7 David. Mary Henry. 501.
All right, Sandy, do you mind who got the right guess? Check who got the right guess in the chat. What time did I say that? I said... it doesn't show me timestamps. I can't see. I feel like that was 10 minutes. I feel like that's what it was about 10 minutes it took them.
937 David. Mary Henry. 501. Return to Walton Warren. 2007 Infinity 4-door. Lucas Angel Flores.
We're gonna do a...
Victory Boulevard. Apartment Henry 311.
It's not even the officer's fault at this point. They coded it as a code 2 call. No officer's gonna rush to a code 2 call, of course. Alright, we're getting on out of here. I just wanted to see how long it would take them to actually show up. We still got the ambulance staging on the corner right here. LAPD is on scene. Poor guy. 30-minute response time. Like I said, I love LAPD. I love... Oh, where am I going? Okay, I can turn right here. No, I can't turn right here. No. Alright, we can go out straight. Like, where can I get out? Yeah, 30-minute response time today. Not a good day for them. This is a cool little turnout. As you can see, there's a little... I can't get out here. Son of a gun. But yeah, poor look for LAPD on that one. So they have a lot of wins, but today was definitely an L for this call.
he's already been there and left.
Hey, sir, they're trying by the corner. You have
5039, Roger.
That's them clearing the ambulance in, I believe.
Crazy, rescue team 46.
Gotcha, no worries, Sandy. I'd say it's about 10 minutes. If any of you guys guessed 10 minutes, you won on that one.
Taking a 27-year-old male lower leg injury to be transporting to Grand Hospital.
Verify we can cancel the further for to meet.
Copy, just fired in, thank you.
Yeah, I'm definitely assuming, because ignorance is bliss, so I'm definitely assuming it was not a severe injury and just a simple assault. But like I said, I like to think. I like to think that they knew something we didn't know, so that's why they coded it as a lower priority call. But the one fact I can say is LAFD had it coded as a high priority call. Derek, well, shout out to Derek on that one. Thank you for being optimistic on that one, too. Everyone else was talking a lot later, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I think I was, too, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That's a lights and sirens call. That you're telling me that a domestic violence situation with one, the perpetrator still in the house, and two, a victim down or a victim in need of medical attention by an ambulance that's standing by isn't a standard high priority code 3 lights and siren call? It is what it is, though, guys. That's the most important thing to understand. They just got on LAFD radio and said that our rescue ambulance is clear to enter. All right, guys, the ambulance was cleared to enter. The call came out. Where'd my notes go? Sorry, closed out instant. Clump. The call came out at 10:27 p.m. At 10:41 p.m. Or at sorry. The call came out at 10:27 p.m. At 11:08 p.m. LAFD was cleared to enter. They were cleared 41 minutes after the 911 call. They called 911 and it took them 41 minutes to get an ambulance inside, able to help them. At that point, you could have walked to the hospital. Could have dragged your, yeah. 41 minutes, you could have dragged yourself to the hospital. I'd rather start crawling than have to wait that long.
We're at 350. Engine 33, trade route to be installed, takes about 12 per month.
21 no, 20 weekly, 20 L. It's 19 and 9 L 60. Your violent field on the zone is at 15. Sugar Way is down code 3.
You are right. That's what I'm saying, retired chopper. There might be situations like that that they know that we don't, so we can't, be too critical of it. Like I said, I can't put all the blame on an Uber. There you go. But like I said, I can't put all the blame on LAPD for this one, but what I can say is a cluster of a call for everyone involved. That an ambulance should not be out of service for 40 minutes waiting on a patient because of PD's arrival.
19, what's the starting point for your call for response?
I'm not saying you can wait on the ambulance until PD shows up or any other nonsense.
No, my last call. But,
Sherman Way, the 15425 Sherman Way.
But in the midst of this paramedic shortage that was mentioned, having an ambulance out of service for 41 minutes, plus just for them to see a patient, is a bit rough. And like I said, lucky for everyone, there's no other calls going on in the North Hollywood area that required an ambulance. I don't know. I'd like to get their thoughts. We should have went and chatted it up with them.
21, 21, are you clear?
Ask them how they feel about waiting there for 40 minutes. If it was me and my personality,
21, clear.
I'd be losing my mind and complaining nonstop left and right about how we're here to do good and how we're supposed to do good when we just have to sit on our asses for 40 minutes.
Sherman Way, Florida, 1545 Sherman Way.
1 second.
1545 Sherman Way.
Where's that? But I can also see it on the other side too, where, you know, it's just a 40-minute break for them where they just get to, you know, doodle on their phone for a few minutes. So yeah, like I said, don't got the answers, guys. Just got the complaints. And I recognize that my answers aren't always the the correct answers. But what I will say is just glad I was not involved in that situation that was going on.
We're going available. We can take the call for the light force.
986 with the subject.
And what I can tell you is if I ever do get shot in LA and need an immediate ride to the hospital and Uber's not an option, I will be figuring out where the ambulance is staged and make them look at me in the eye if they want to wait 20 minutes for PD to show up while I bleed out. That happens pretty often, actually, where they show up like a person down or a sick person call. I've even seen it happen. And then they get out, they start checking the patient out, and then they realize it's a gunshot wound. And they can't just throw the patient back on the ground. So I wonder if these people know that what's going on or what. Who knows?
We're available from hospital for
My radio is technically programmed for all of LAPD, but there's so many channels with so much overlapping chatter that if I try having anything on more than Valley, it just becomes too much and you start losing it. You start losing it. You start losing your sanity, but you also start losing the transmissions when they overlap. Now, if two people are talking on different channels at the same time, you only hear one. And that's just dumb luck on which channel you hear first. LAFD, we keep all of LAFD open though because they're usually a little bit quieter. And we also have the CAD for LAFD that helps us figure out what and where's going on.
42.
Yeah, I just got LAPD and LAFD up right now. We'll be soon to have LAFD or CHP up as well. Now we're coming up on our next milestone, guys. Help me get up to 150 likes in the chat. We are at 130 right now. Let's get the stream up to 150, please. If you haven't already, and you don't absolutely despise me, do me a solid, hit the like button, the little thumbs up button. It looks like a thumbs up. It's usually right under the title of the video. Hit that button. Bring that like count up. Let's get it up to 150. We just need 20 of you guys to bring it up to 150. Like I said, it means the world to me. It greatly helps me out. And it costs you guys nothing. I've said this before. I know it sounds like a broken record. But I'm not lying when I say YouTube puts a lot of weight in what you guys think of the videos you watch. So when you hit that like button, it creates this mass snowball effect where, 30 likes equates to like 15 new users that pop on in. I've seen it many times before where we get like 50 likes in a minute and then the view count just spikes up. So do me a solid and hit that like button. Let's get that number a little bit higher for the night. And thank you very much. People try that all the time, Maggie. They get a lot of calls where people just show up at the fire station. The unfortunate thing with that one, though, is many times there's no one at the fire station, that they're out and about on other calls already. So they show up at the fire station and there's no one there to help them.
Dewville Hills High School instead of 4862 or 863.
Same thing for the police department. I will let retired copper call me out on this one and correct me if I'm wrong. But from my belief that, there's, I don't want to say rarely, but not often there's police officers at the police station available to, handle that emergency situation. But many people drive to the nearest police station and the nearest fire station. And it doesn't help them that much because there's no one there.
So, Island 35 off incident 4862, and send it to us.
American Proud, nice to see you in here again. Thanks for joining us. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers too. That's incredibly exciting. I'm very grateful to see that. We're at 1,965 right now. I don't know if we'll be able to make it tonight, but I hope that we'll be able to make it in the near future to that 2,000 mark. We're very, very close. We were heading to that one too. We were heading to the crackhead in the middle of the street call, but they got him out of the roadway. I was only showing up to that because there's like 5 officers trying to get this guy out of the street. And if you notice, they didn't say like subject to arrest or anything. They just wanted him to get out of the street. They didn't want him to arrest him. Which I support. I'm just saying, the surprising that it takes that much effort. Next side, crackheads. Oh yeah, didn't mean to go that hard on that one. Hate the hidden divots.
Rescue 27 overdose 7009 West Sunset.
It definitely sounds like a busy day, Derek. Busy out there. We're almost there, guys. Help me out. Hit the like button.
7 Paul, Charles Young, 090, Black Nissan.
Hit that like button and come join us in the stream. If you're just tuning in right now, thank you. Make sure to introduce yourself in the chat as well. We are in San Fernando Valley. I believe we're in the Van Nuys area right now, just cruising along. We were on our way to a, I think it's 415 man in the street. Just general crackhead behavior. He stayed in his own lane. He did a good job. I was worried he was going to come over. Yeah. General crackhead call. Someone jumping around in the street, jumping in and out of cars, and, causing chaos, going to get himself hit and killed. But LAPD got him out of there. So we're just kind of chilling around for a little bit. We won't be out too late tonight, guys. I promise you'll get a later stream in the nearish future.
37, we're on scene at 4 South Midville.
I should have checked that about how early I got stuff tomorrow. Still Wednesday out here in Los Angeles. Luckily, it's not too crazy of a morning for me tomorrow.
96-5066.
Pretty straightforward.
Send 55124. Hey, Roger.
Concert, I see red towards your country.
Hey, be careful.
Remember that 246 is Fox Drive. You're going to report to the first phase on that goal line. 467.
897, all over from West of Hospital.
21L20, Roger.
Engine 37, call back is a voicemail. You're able to locate. We have nothing further.
Alright, guys, we're playing the game How Slow Can We Go Below the Speed Limit? Right now, the answer is 10. 10 miles below speed. Alright, right now, the answer is 15. He's speeding up a little bit. 17. I was going to turn left, but I'm not dealing with that guy. We're going to take a right just for the fun of it. Screw that guy, guys.
Rescue 844, yes, we discontinued.
And then you can see in the distance up here, we got a guy parked in the middle of the traffic lane.
Natural correction, rescue 850.
I don't get how these people don't get smashed into every minute. Okay, he's at least moving it.
927 is posting a female officer for a search. Hardman and Chester.
We got another one up here. In their defense, I will give them major points that at least they turn on their hazards instead of just turning off their car and parking it there. Definitely seen that a handful of times. And that will lead to bad things. People do that shit on the freeway too. I don't understand how it happens, but people just park their car in the middle of the freeway.
Phil, 677. 6055, Roger.
A 68 Chevelle. I want to see that.
967, they're posting a female officer for a search. Hardland and Chester.
Chevy Impalas. The SS.
Demonstrating Reseda. Unknown person, a white Ford Focus, tinted windows. Vehicle license, exempt plate 1423918, 1423918. Spencer westbound Devonshire from Reseda. Brake checking, cutting the vehicle,
The
swerving,
fuck?
driving into the middle of the lane.
You guys hear this?
Information incident 4163.
A California exempt plate, which is issued only to government agencies, is swerving in and out of lanes, brake checking people. Do we believe them or no? I was like, okay, well, why are we calling in these government plates? Are people just, yeah, I don't know. It's too far away. I don't think we'd ever catch up to them. But that'll be some cool shit to get on dash cam. Go ahead, Mayor. Go ahead and try to brake check me. I hope they don't put our Mayor in a Ford Focus. Yeah, the exempt tags out here causing BS in the roads. Somebody's getting written up for that. I have no doubt in it. I don't know. You think LAPD would call up whoever owns that plate? They obviously have it. It's assigned to a government agency.
118 west of the 405 on license plate H. Robert Young 911.
It could be a stolen plate. You're not
59
wrong.
code 6. 118 west of the 405 8 Robert Young. Young 911.
I'd have to assume they're at least getting their department supervisor called tomorrow, though.
Gilmore. 927, location.
If I actually saw that shit happening and had dash cam video of some city vehicle swerving around in lanes and brake checking people and shit, you best believe I'd try my best to get that footage to whatever department owns that vehicle. And if it's not city owned as a stolen plate, so be it. Yeah, no circumstance where our city leaders or city employees can witness it. Because I take anything the general public says with a grain of salt, and I assume just as much is said for, you know, the supervisors and whatnot too. So that's why I gotta have the dash cam footage as well. Now, unfortunately, the car wasn't in our area though. All we got was a cross street. Trying to find the car now would be like trying to find a needle in 30 haystacks. But nonetheless, that would be interesting to witness. They said Ford Focus. I'm trying to think. I've never seen a department use a Ford Focus. LAPD has a bunch of different vehicles, but I've never seen them use a Ford Focus. LAFD has some unmarked vehicles, but they're usually the cool ones like Dodge Chargers for some reason. Don't know why. I think they had like a Nissan Altima at one point too. Parking enforcement, they use little Priuses. LAPD, they use the mini BMWs. I don't know what department drives white Ford Focuses. That happened though a few weeks back. Someone stole an LA Department of Power and Water truck, and it was hilarious. They just came out with the 911 call recordings of it. What was hilarious is I'm waiting for the radio chatter to die down. I don't get how it happened. This guy, they didn't know the truck got stolen for some reason. So there's like 5 911 calls that came in about this LADWP truck. And people were saying like, yeah, LADWP just ran me off the road on the 911 calls. And the dispatchers were very doubting of it, of what they're hearing. They're like, sir, how did you know it was a DWP vehicle? Because obviously, why would city employees be running people off the road? And then 10 911 call later, they realized that they got a big issue. Find that video on YouTube. That was a good video to watch. I'll see if I can drop a link for that in a little while. Alright guys, we're at 142. We still have to get up to 150. Do me a solid, hit that like button. Show some love to this stream. Hit the like button. Help us grow. And like I said, if you haven't already, please come introduce yourself in the chat. Say hi. Introduce where you're tuning on in from tonight. And let me know what you got going on. Gets lonely sometimes being the only one talking. I know you guys can hear me. Hit that like button. It's right under the title of the video, I believe. Hit the one that looks like a thumbs up. And I will be a happy camper.
Rescue 21 at 22 19th Century Boulevard.
NYPD? Yeah, I don't think we have any LAPD officers out here in the Ford Focuses. NYPD uses a lot. I've seen a couple of their undercover vehicles, and they're pretty cool. They got the Ford Fusions out there in bulk as well.
Rescue 46 from Stock Right, go ahead. The 21-year-old male, HPO8, family need to pick one of these things out. It'll be about 15 to 20 minutes before we make our available. Rescue 46, I copy.
Alright guys, we're not coming here to do our laundry.
281 further.
We're just coming here to take a breather for a second. Take a driving break. Like I said, it seems easy just sitting on my butt behind the wheel. That gets tiring. You have to keep your head on a swivel. I've noticed Burbank. Burbank pulled someone over the other day in a unmarked car. It was a Ford Explorer, but it had civilian plates in the Ford Explorer. Civilian plates, red and blue lights, but there's a marked unit behind it. That's the reason I knew it was legit. But yeah, what did you have to do to piss off an unmarked unit with civilian plates to throw on their emergency lights and pull you over? And then request backup from a marked unit. I understand requesting backup from the marked unit. If you're going to be pulling someone over in an unmarked unit, you got to request a marked unit. Otherwise, it just doesn't make for a good situation. I just want to know what the guy did. You know? Yeah, I love the Tahoes.
51 Fall, 15105 Sherman Way. '68 Rescue 826, sick intersection of Longwood and Washington.
I would kill for $3.49 a gallon right now. That is for sure.
And your full unit posted radio 11100 Magnolia Boulevard, incident 5885 RD 5055.
A radio disturbance call. Someone playing their radio too loud in the middle of the night. At Magnolia and Vineland. If we had nothing better to do with our lives, we'd roll by.
Metro from engine 41, we kicked out 800
That's still 12
we
minutes
got no
out.
answer at the door. Tried to call back, no answer. Get any further info? Engine 41, we have nothing further. Roger that. Truck 9 automatic fire alarm 505 South San Pedro Street.
Oh man, you can have 21 EO1 and one watch myself.
EL1 come in, EL1 come in.
Don't forget, guys, like the stream and subscribe as well. Come join us in the chat. Say hello. We'll be wrapping up the night fairly shortly, unfortunately. But we, of course, will definitely be back out again. We're almost at the view count. Like I said, I want to get up to 150 by the end of the night, and we're at 144 right now. Or not the view count, the like count. So if you haven't already, do me a solid. Smack that like button. Get up from that 144 to an even 150, and then call it a night, guys. Wouldn't that be nice?
You're clear from the Colonel LV.
Roger, I'll just
1567, call it to the way on over there.
I'm hoping we just get another good call by the end of the night.
1567, Roger.
Give us something before we call it the quits. Because tonight it's been a little dull. Just a little dull.
Section 101, unable to make access, no sign of smoke or fire. On and off. Notify school police. To attempt to reset.
19875004.
Metro engine 101, no sign of smoke or fire. On and off. Notify school police to attempt to reset.
1567, Roger.
Roger that. Truck 9, you're canceled. 354 West Pitt. Zero 09, rescue 10, unconscious, 15 West 6.
If you control temperature, that's
1963 news here for me.
Just looking through all the old calls right now, guys. I know people are definitely behaving, which is good.
Metro engine 68, you cancel the 800. 826, you may discontinue. 826 cancel. 826.
Fierce Camaros, thank you for tuning in, of course.
55 Rescue 50. Fall.
We're being a little bit lazy right now, taking a short sitting break. We're going to be back on the road for a little while. But we're going to be calling it the night pretty early tonight. I try to get out often. Recently, it's been every night, but usually it's once or twice a week.
7063, your repair no longer legitimate. 60 rush.
Yeah, we're just chilling. The radio's kind of quieted it down a bit. Retired copper. Let's see who this one's going to go to. The Californian. Exactly someone that deserves it. Thank you very much, retired copper. Very glad to see that go to the Californian. Sometimes it goes to a person that has never been in the chat and is just tuning in for a second. A little bit disappointing.
1583, Coast Charles, and they could verify your location. All against the front, Coast Charles, Bolton, and Biltmore, information.
618.
Anyways, retired copper, thank you. Not retired copper, thank you very much for that one.
12 Roger, is it
Phoebe should be on that list too. Phoebe's been in here since day one. Phoebe definitely deserves.
Washington.
LAX.
Runway 24 left.
Mm-hmm.
1975, you can cancel 85 on 9074, shows around.
1985, cancel incident 5074, 1979. I'll follow with the video on the WW in progress, 639 Canyon Boulevard, female black, mid-20s, light complexion, choking female, white, door 3 and 3 and 255, additional semi for additional.
All right, guys, we're 4 minutes out from that. Sorry. Sorry, sir.
144 Southwest Mormon Avenue.
Thank you. I didn't roll the down window to flip them off. I rolled down the window to give them away for letting me in, if you're wondering. Hopefully, that's always my worry, too. I'll always wave someone in if they do something courteous or if I do something dumb. And I hope that they're not paying attention and all they saw was me stick a finger out the window and think I'm flipping them off. Oh, shoot. Did I go the wrong way? I blame the GPS, guys. The GPS made me go the wrong way. I was supposed to take a right, not a left. Either way, the good news is we're still 4 minutes out. Sometimes I wish the GPS... I don't know. Sometimes I wish I know what's going on. This slight little delay was miserable. I have 2 radios up right now.
Suspects are still at the location fighting. There's no weapons seen.
Dr. IC for rescue 46.
Additional incident 5215.
We're gonna be LAPD to this one.
Right, unit from the code recall RD91.
We got crackheads fighting at the 99-cent store.
Before we cancel.
Thank you again to Sandy for gifting out those memberships. I can't read the names right now, but I'm hoping those went to someone deserving. We are almost at the 99-cent store. I haven't seen LAPD whiz by it yet. It wants me to take that street. I'm going to take this street instead. I might regret not listening to the GPS, but it led me astray the first time. Oh yeah, I don't know why I want me to take that street. We're going to be LAPD there. Look at that.
Units responding, PR advised if they are right in front of the 99-cent store. Units at 93, ambulance attempt suicide, 4355 North Apollo,
Yes, we didn't beat them.
5216, RG 981. Still online. All units, first 93, have your responses to RG 116,
Did I miss something, guys?
Roger. So if you feel locked inside of the unit by yourself, or is PR in the unit with the subject?
This guy's leaving.
963 standby. Supervisors respond right to the call identify. 58 the PR advised the suspects in a gray vehicle near the 99-cent store entrance in the handicap parking spot.
I'm keeping my eye out just to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. I got their little... LAPD does have batons, I always wondered. I can't zoom in anymore for you guys, but it's right on the right side here.
16859 school PD has no further.
She's getting arrested. You see that? She's being placed in cuffs. There's a shopping cart in the way, so you can't exactly tell.
Measure 65 are available. Get out of 800, cancel 57.
Yeah, she's definitely placed in cuffs right there.
96.3, the subject is grabbing her things and just leaving the location. We are not sure if she is harmed herself. 53, Roger.
We would like to confirm, since we do have an E number of 206, that would be a 384, but we also see that it is AA. We're wondering if that would be accurate. Can you guys find that out for us, please?
Either you on standby.
I just got on the radio and said all suspects in custody. Code 4.
6639 Low Canyon Boulevard, all suspects in custody.
We didn't get to see any crackheads fight, but we got to see a crackhead get arrested.
He's wearing a black dress shirt and jeans. Your subjects, a female black, 31 years.
No, it was a fight in progress.
Possible dress underneath, unknown if armed or has hurt herself.
She was fighting someone here.
Location to the left, no direction.
Engine 33, you may now discontinue for LAPD, engine 33.
925 held response, the edge weapons call identified. 940, Roger.
Rescue 51 for Metro.
5-1, go.
Rescue 51, this will be at the new Tom Bradley gate 206.
Copy, thank you. 384, Elliot.
You think they're gonna let her go, guys, or do you think they're gonna arrest her? What do you think? Put in your thoughts. She getting arrested? They're being very, very diplomatic right now. That was some good response time, though, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. LAPD showed up within 3 minutes to this one.
He's waiting for the elevator. The subject does not drive a vehicle. He's possibly waiting for an Uber.
I'm just standing by to see if she gets arrested or not.
400 wind up.
He was possibly making contact with the subject.
963, possibly making contact with the subject.
Mr. Hughes, if you're about me, please. Subject's going to be outside of the location.
Rescue 20, OPS 1807 Lakeshore.
Send me incident 5025.
That's all from engine 5.
I'm sad we didn't get to see the actual fight, though.
Check the elevator.
We came here to see some fighting. I think the other person's still here, but I did not confirm. Was not able to get that confirmed from just sitting here and listening on in. I believe that's what I heard. Here, let me see if I can brighten that up a bit. That doesn't really help out too much, does it? Just makes it more grainy. Well, if I lower it down, does it make it any more clear or just dark? Eh. I say.
Main line, domestic violence at 825 Woodman, code transfer at 5239 RD 1987. 1987, Roger.
No one got beat with the beating stick, though. I was kind of waiting to see if that would happen.
5239 1975 will handle.
I guess that would be a little bit entertaining. But no, it came out as an assault in progress. That was the call that I heard. The 99-cent store isn't open, but Planet Fitness is, which is right next door. So that quite possibly could be related. I just want to see her get hauled off in cuffs, and then we'll head on out.
1975. Any looking further?
75 is still for further.
Look how pretty those red and blue lights are. They got to turn on their headlights, though. If they turn on their headlights, our screen will look a lot clearer if we just get some light on her.
30 ringer and ID 1623.
One of the guys, not the guy leaning against the pole, but the guy to the right of that looks like a security guard to me. The one to the far right in the back in the 99-cent store. That one's the security guard.
5-1.
I don't know about the other guy, if he's just there for the entertainment or what. It's very possible. Obviously, we're just waiting for something better, too. We're not going to stick around here if something better comes up. But we will call the night, the quits, in a little while. This might be the last call of the night here, guys. Westwood's definitely not too close to us. That's for a traffic collision involving a motorcycle without any extenuating circumstances. It won't be close enough, unfortunately.
Check your Elliot. Satellite 2.
I just want to see the lady get thrown in the car, and then we'll head out. Look at all the people coming out now, though. These people are just here to pick up their car. They have no clue what's going on. I'm wondering what crackhead situation they walked into just from their post-workout. Yeah, they're just talking to this lady very calmly, taking her information. Radio's quieted down.
The victim and a crack on the stomach with tinted windows. Similar to 23 years with 2012 RD 1982.
Engine 88, rescue 839 to the fall, 143.55.
For your values, right now, Van Nuys. Person on Van Nuys between Haddon and Killing.
Ah, guys, what's this? They're releasing her? That shopping cart right there is really ruining my shots. They're releasing her. They're taking off the cuffs.
Medical staff make contact with us.
They're taking off the cuffs, guys. Maybe again, I can't speak. He is the one that was called in for starting the fight. She is the one that someone called 911 on. I don't know the truth behind her involvement in it, but she is the perpetrator. Look at that. There she goes. There she goes, guys. All right, let's get back to a normal size screen here. Yep. Yep.
You make that non-floated. We are the top guys no longer there. We have no victim. ID or person that ID.
All right, well, that's that, guys.
Yeah, when I get registered.
Oh, you. You think that's bad, Brian? That's not bad out here. All right, let's get the F on out of here. I really want to see some crackhead fights tonight. If not crackheads fighting, at least LAPD fighting the crackheads with their beating sticks. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Retired copper.
41, 41, you're still 41, Roger. It's 61 no further. Central 35.
Rescue 4, typical respiration, intersection of Chavez.
I want to know the story behind the fight, though. We got there too late, guys. We had to get there when they were still fighting. You gotta get the beginning of the story.
Between us and Laredo. 60 units will be in here. Between both Havenhurst.
I'd have no problem getting out with my actual camera and filming us if it turns into an actual crackhead situation.
Central Unit 390 man in vehicle 18643 Columnist.Street, the alley suspect.
Which would require her to either be fighting the police or fighting the lady.
Blocking the parish driveway. Put to incident 8, already 1040.
But there is no actual story there aside from just a few minutes of personal entertainment.
Can I repeat the incident number?
Intersection of Sloboda and Road.
Alright, guys. A little bit too close to their lane.
39, 10.
150. Thank you, everyone. I think that's a great way to wrap up the night. Like I said, unfortunately, we're not going to be out here too late tonight.
Yes, sir. Put on those the Starbucks. Victim is a male wearing a gray sweater, gray shorts. Focus by unknown suspect. I don't have any weapons. Participant 9 or 911.
Rescue 1, 9 for Sherman Victory. Suspect is in control from female Hispanic, 38 years, wearing a blue shirt and blue pants, code 2, incident 18RD, 1525.
That's miserable, guys. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted there. Greatly appreciate all the likes, guys. Thanks for following along tonight. We will be wrapping up the stream for the night in just a minute or two. Make sure to subscribe as well. If you're willing, if you're interested, turn on your notifications. That way you can see when I'm out next. It might be a little while. I feel like I'm going to take a day or two to myself, and then we're going to get the new radios installed whenever my brackets and mounting hardware comes in. But major shout out to Sandy and Retired Copper for keeping it peaceful tonight and for their contributions to the stream. Thank you for everyone tuning in and joining us. And I can't wait to see you all next time.